Hey ladies and gentlemen, Simon here with another episode of Naruto to watch. This is episode number 5. If you're noticing a little bit of a different camera angle, it's just because I'm in a new chair. That means there's a new height, and so I've had to make some adjustments. It shouldn't make too much of a difference though. But yes, this is episode number 5, and in the last episode we saw the group's first real trial by Sensei Kakashi. Wasn't an easy one, and it certainly wasn't one that they were doing very well in. All they had to do was try and take a couple of bells off of the sensei, and they would pass. Now, he being one of the best ninjas in the country, was slightly outmatched in terms of, you got students here. Yes, Naruto has got a very good clone jutsu, or shadow clone jutsu, which he learned from the scroll. It still wasn't quite enough to distract the sensei and, get the bells. Now, seeing as this episode is titled, You Failed, Kakashi's Final Decision, I'm going to say that things didn't go brilliantly and that they probably have failed. That means they're going back to the academy, which means back to more training, back to more group stuff. That means that Sakura and Sasuke are going to have to continue to put up with Naruto for the continued future. I don't know exactly what sort of the process is, at this point with regards to, if they have to go back, do they stay in their group? If they go back, can they become, ninjas? It wasn't really made too clear. It was made clear enough that 2/3 of students will fail. But what happens to those 2/3, I'm not 100% certain on. It was also made very clear that Kakashi has never, ever passed a student, which I said in the episode last time, I'm not sure you can call yourself a trainer if you've never actually successfully trained a student. So, not sure about that. But anyway, we're going to jump into this. Before we do, I want to say a big thank you to my Patreon super supporters: Frank Tremel, TheLoneDetective, Karen Abel, Ace, Nick Walters, The 7 Deadly Sins, Damon Smallwood, Michael Y, and Adam Brunsden. So, without further ado, let's jump in and let's watch Naruto episode 6. Episode 5, sorry. Episode 5, not 6. 6 comes after 5 because I know how to count. So Sasuke is going to try and use this distraction. He uses a shuriken. See, I thought that was like a clone that he might have used. Yeah, again, displacement jutsu.
Another substitution jutsu. And now he knows where I'm
Substitution, yeah.
He didn't hear me. I'm safe.
Sakura, behind you.
Oh. He had you. It's just like a horror film.
Sakura.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, this has got to be a...
Please help me.
It's a trap. That's not him. Kakashi wouldn't actually kill a student.
My Sasuke.
Yep. Oh dear. Someone told me in the comments, because I said he was the brooding type, that he had reason to be brooding, and that he's had a really bad run of luck in his life. So I'm willing to give him a little bit of leeway. You got to think outside the box. Ooh.
This kid.
Oh, he got a finger on them. He got a finger on them.
You've got to survive, please! Where are you?
It was an illusion, my dear. Didn't Naruto just have a shuriken that he cut himself down with?
Fireball jutsu. What? Genin can't do
Fireball jutsu?
There's no way.
Okay. He can do it. But he got out of it.
Behind me? Above? Where?
Underneath. Oh, he's underground? What?
Where you least expect me. Great.
I mean, True.
Sensei told us that if we don't get a bell, then we don't get any lunch. But if I eat my lunch now, then there's nothing he can do. It's chow time!
You'll still fail, though.
I was just joking, Sensei.
She's had a hell of a day. Is she going to think it's an illusion?
Sakura?
He just wanted to never get my hands on one of those things, which means Sasuke will pass and I won't, and we'll be separated forever. No. It's almost.
She's got quite the internal monologue.
Time left, so maybe we should just give up. Who? You mean the sensei?
Which person? Nine-tailed fox.
When were you crying?
I think he's talking about the nine-tailed fox.
What?
And destroy a certain someone.
You've said a certain someone so many times that it's obvious it's Naruto.
Time. I won't send any of you back to the academy.
Okay.
What?
How come?
Passed? All I did was faint and fall over. Do you get points for that?
I don't think they passed.
Yes, all three of you
Failed.
are being dropped from the program permanently.
What? Oh, wow, okay. That was a bit more extreme than I expected.
Sasuke!
You think it's all about you?
Oh no. But he can and he did.
You don't know what it means to be a ninja. Why do you think we put you on squads? Did you consider that question for one moment?
Yeah, they didn't work as a team
I don't know what you
at all.
I mean, you never realized what this exercise is all about. Not even close.
Teamwork.
About.
Teamwork.
Yep, I said that last episode.
Is that what you mean?
That's what I mean.
Yes.
It's too late now, but if all three of you had come at me, I purposely pitted you against each other.
See if they could overcome it.
I wanted to see if you could overcome that and put the squad ahead
Yeah,
of yourself.
I'd make a great ninja.
You should have a natural feel for teamwork,
Mentally.
but you
Physically, not so much.
never even crossed your mind.
You know,
Sakura, you obsessed about
I'm more suited to sumo wrestling than
Naruto
ninja.
was right in front of you and you wouldn't lift a finger to help him. Kill Naruto now or Sasuke dies.
What? What?
That's what happens on a mission.
Oh, that was a... Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy, that was really scary.
Naruto would have died.
Enemy takes a hostage and you've got an impossible choice. They're all KIA.
Yep.
That sounds real cool.
Naruto, you're so stupid. Who knows? Maybe one day you will end up on there.
Memorial Stone. The names of my close
I'm sure at least one person will end up on there.
but Naruto doesn't get any.
Because he tried.
Punishment for
Yeah.
breaking the rules and trying to eat by yourself.
No problem.
It's not quite so easy watching other people eat, though.
Here.
No, you're going to fail.
What? No, Sasuke, you can't do that.
If Naruto's hungry, he'll be weak and resistant.
Hmm.
Hurts the team and jeopardizes the mission.
Is this the right move? Could be. Sharing out their resources to make sure one of the members can... You might need to cut him loose.
Isn't that your lunch?
I'm on a diet. I mean, I don't eat as much as Sasuke, so...
You didn't eat dinner, though.
I can't take it.
That's it! I'll never do this again, is that clear?
Clear as a bell.
She's going to end up doing it again, isn't she?
mm, mm.
Well, fail.
Any last words?
Yeah, this is a bit harsh.
But you said. Yeah. Believe it.
Is he going to pass them now?
Three of you are one? That's your excuse? You pass.
Yes, I told you. It was the right choice.
You pass.
What do you mean?
They're so surprised.
You're the first squad that ever succeeded. The others did exactly what I said and fell into every trap. They couldn't think
So they
of
still
themselves.
didn't work as a
They
team.
must see through deception.
It makes it feel weird how his mouth doesn't move when he's talking.
You know,
Squad 7 starts its first mission tomorrow.
Yay! Mission?
I did it! Believe it! I'm a ninja! Ninja! Ninja!
Let's go home.
Yeah. Untie Naruto. They're gonna leave him there, aren't they?
Sure, I did it!
This happens every time! Believe it!
Okay, so they passed. They actually passed, and the episode title did deceive me. Though technically they did fail first. They were just given a second chance, and it's like I said last episode, it was all about teamwork. It was all about them working together in order to, be able to, work as a team. Sorry, Zuko is... I don't know what he's doing. He's got like a pen or something down there, so he's scratching along the floor with it. But yeah, they had to work as a team to succeed. And anyone who doesn't do that fails. Just like Zuko failed there by closing the door. And now he'll expect me to open it, and then he'll close it again because cats do that. Cats like to mess around with your day. But yes, I fully expected it to be a case of you need to work as a team to succeed, even if it doesn't mean winning, which is exactly how it went down here. This was more of a moral lesson than it was a lesson of ability. I can guarantee you 90% of you are watching the cat rather than listening to what I say, because I'm doing the same, to be honest, because I don't know what he's doing. Zuko, buddy, what are you doing? Are you okay down there? Look at him looking at me as if to say what? I don't know. But, I mean, there was some harsh tactics here. Now he's coming up to say hello. There were some harsh tactics used by Kakashi, including making Sakura see the dead. This is the Zuko episode today. Yeah, it's bright. The lights are bright, aren't they, buddy? Are you okay? So I hope you enjoy this post-episode review by Zuko. Because really, that's who has delivered most of this post-episode review here. Eh? And I don't have the heart to start again, because he's adorable, and I can't blame him for wanting attention. But yeah, no, Kakashi making Sakura see a dying Sasuke was pretty harsh indeed. And, the poor girl probably would have been, scarred for life had it not been for the fact that she saw him moments later, again, kind of buried under the sand with just his head. So, she had it kind of rough. Sasuke is really talented, though. He was able to use a fire jutsu, which, according to Kakashi, ninjas aren't necessarily able to do because it takes up so much chakra. So I'm assuming that he has either had a lot of practice with it, or there's something that allows him to do it. Like he's got a larger pool of chakra than most others, and that allows him to be able to use it to actually produce fire jutsus. Because he would have incinerated the sensei had the sensei not gone underground and kind of dodged out of the way of it. Sorry, I just need to move this back because now Zuko is lying in front of me on the keyboard. God, this is the most chaotic post-episode review I've ever had, because Zuko just wants some love and attention, don't you, buddy? He's right next to the microphone now, so you might get to hear him purr. But I enjoyed it. I thought the story behind it was sensible. Get it? Sensable? I made a pun. And it was a case of now that I know that ninja missions take place in like squads, it's totally like relevant that the first lesson is teamwork. And I'm surprised that at least one team hasn't figured that out. You know, I know they're all really young, and in some cases they are still kids, you know, but you'd think one of them would have been like, hey, maybe this is about teamwork rather than about actually trying to succeed ourselves. So, but they've broken Kakashi's record of never having passed anyone. And they did it by feeding Naruto. Don't think that would ever have been said before, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get going because Zuko is desperate for some attention down here, you know? Let me see if I can show you. Look at him. Look at Isn't he a cute boy? He's a cutie. So, yeah. I will say goodbye, and Zuko will say goodbye. And we hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you for the next episode. Say bye, Zuko.